Bye, Miss Anderson, and thanks for all you've done.
Wait a minute, Shirley.
There's no use trying to stop me. I've made up my mind.
Please, Shirley, wait.
You looking for a job?
That's right.
Kind of young, ain't you?
I'm 21.
Yeah, 21.
I saw your ad.
I want a piano player, not a high school girl.
I can play the piano.
Chopsticks?
No, I can really play.
What's your name, kid?
Shirley.
Shirley what?
Shirley Anderson.
I'm Esco. You union?
No.
We don't want no union people here.
How much do you pay?
$25 a week, and we'll let you keep half your tips.
I'll take the job.
I ain't said I'd let you have it. And how do I know you can play? Well, we do need someone to spell the orchestra.
I could do that.
Well, we're having trouble getting piano players here. They're getting too smart. Want more dough. A lousy piano player want more dough.
Let me play for you.
Guess if you put on a little paint and maybe did something with your hair...
Let me play.
Let's go over to the bandstand. All right, boys, taper off.
Hey, we was doing good.
Let the little lady at the piano.
Okay, guys, take 5.
It's all yours, kid.
What do you want me to play?
Anything you like, only make it good.
Hey, this ain't Carnegie Hall.
Give it to him hot, baby.
I say stop now.
Yeah, keep it that way, baby, and you're hired.
I want to know where Shirley is.
I wish I knew.
I'm surprised you're so interested.
I'm interested, all right. Everyone in the neighborhood's talking about her running away. If I lay hands on that girl...
Have you informed the police that she's missing?
No.
Why not?
I don't want them snooping around here.
Why not?
Is that all you can say? Why not?
When I see Shirley again, after I talk to her, maybe I'll have a lot more to say.
You were just a piano teacher.
Shirley was my most talented pupil. But more than that, I love the girl. I'll be very anxious to speak to Shirley again. Very anxious.
Don't you go getting smart.
What are you reaching for?
My scotch.
Hey, that's not bad, baby. That's not bad.
Thanks, Lip.
Hey, let's go over here and talk this thing over, baby.
Talk what over?
You joining my band.
I don't want to join your band.
Oh, we need a dame like you for class.
You've already got a piano player.
Oh, he's got 4F in the fingers.
Oh, I'm tired.
Say, what you done with your hair, Shirley?
I had it dyed blonde.
No, I hardly recognized you when I walked in tonight.
The manager thinks that it makes me look older.
Yeah. Hey, older. Yeah, that's what it was I noticed about you when I came in. I almost made a pass at you.
Your drummer told me you were going to move on down south.
That's right, baby. We're heading for the big time, and you can come along.
Esco wants me to help out in the back room.
To pull the suckers in, huh?
I guess that's it.
You could pick up some small change back there, but gambling's here today and gone tomorrow. You know, this dump's been raided twice this year.
Why don't they close the place?
Esco pays off some aldermen.
You really want me to go south with you?
You and me, baby. You and me for the big time.
You want me to play the piano?
Sing, too.
I can't sing.
Hey, when you sing into one of them mics in a place like this, who knows if you can sing or not?
I've been thinking of getting out of town.
Now you're talking, baby. You'll give our outfit class. We need class.
All right, Lips. Get the boys back to making music.
Okay, Esco. On the bandstand, boys. Make it hot.
You want to come on into the back room?
I don't think so.
Oh, what do you got to lose? You can pick up a few extra bucks, and all you have to do is circulate and look beautiful.
I don't know.
Come on, you can use the dough.
I think I'm beginning to see what you meant, Mr. Jensen.
Shirley was well on her way to becoming what society would call a juvenile delinquent.
I certainly can see what made her the way she was.
Well, she bleached her hair, put on a thick layer of paint, wore off-the-shoulder gowns. All the cheap glamour stuff that went with the kind of job she had.
Got mixed up with the gambling joint, huh?
Well, that was part of it. Of course, all this happened over a period of months. A girl doesn't just change overnight.
Uh-huh.
Shirley started having dates with the low types that frequent places such as Esco's. She began to run around with the leader of the orchestra that played in the dive.
How old was she now?
16, but she looked 25. There would be tragedy. Everything pointed to trouble, serious trouble. In the case of Shirley Kingsley, the tragedy would be sudden and terrifying and completely different than anything you might suspect.
Don't anybody move. Don't anybody leave this room. You're all under arrest. All right, my gambling friends. Quiet down. Step up and be booked one at a time.
Oh, officer.
Yeah?
Your office called me and said to come right down here.
Yes, we picked up a bunch from a combination juke dive and gambling joint. Esco's place out on the pike.
I don't see what that's got to do with me.
One of the orchestra men kept yelling for Shirley all the time the raid was going on. I thought it might be...
My daughter?
This Shirley was the piano player at the joint. Young looking. Kind of followed the description we have out for your daughter.
Where is she?
She's kind of painted up, but she's young, all right. She's right over there.
Where?
You understand, it was just a hunch. This girl calls herself Shirley Anderson. Didn't carry any identification. Just a hunch.
I don't think...
Anything wrong, Mr. Kingsley?
No.
Now, let's have a talk with her. You. Yeah, you. Come here.
What do you want?
This is your daughter, Mr. Kingsley?
Go ahead and tell him I'm your daughter. And then see what I've got to say.
Quiet, you. Is that her?
Why, no. No, that's not her. That's not my daughter.
All right, sister. Back in the cage with the rest.
Well, I guess I'll be going.
Anderson. Hey, I remember that name. I was on duty the day your daughter was reported missing. A Miss Anderson reported her missing.
Oh, did she?
Why didn't you report her missing?
I was sick.
Kingsley recognized his daughter all right, but he was scared white that she would tell what she knew about him, or at least what she suspected concerning her mother's death. He could read what was in Shirley's eyes without any trouble at all. He saw all the hate, the bitterness that had been growing there while she'd been at Esco's, and he was afraid, but not so afraid that his mind wouldn't work as it had always worked in the past. And as he thought, the final tragedy of Shirley Kingsley became slow reality. Through a lawyer, he secured the release of his daughter. Then, standing in the shadows across from the police station, he waited. And when she appeared, he followed.
Shirley,
I've been watching you following me.
what did you tell him?
So it was you that got me out.
What did you tell them?
Let go of me.
I've been waiting for you.
I might have known.
Did you tell them about your mother? Tell me.
Let me go.
Come in here a minute.
No.
You're not afraid of a little dark.
Please, let go of my arm.
I just want to ask you a few questions.
No.
There. That's better. Now tell me the truth or I'll...
Help!
Shut up!
Help!
I'll teach you! I'll teach you!
The girl was found the next morning in an alleyway.
I remember the story in the paper now. She was found unconscious.
That's right, unconscious.
Wasn't there something else?
Yes, she was suffering from exposure. She had a fever.
Uh-huh. Didn't she lose her hearing?
She lost her hearing.
The poor kid.
So you see, sometimes they're not so tough when you know the story behind the headlines, when you know what caused their delinquency.
But didn't they get her father?
Yes, the authorities are pressing manslaughter charges now.
Yeah. And they'll let him off in 6 months for good behavior.
Now, sometimes that happens.
But what about the girl? Her teacher, Miss Anderson, said she showed such great promise as a pianist.
Now, that's all over now.
You still have Shirley here at the detention home?
Yes.
Could I see her?
Oh, of course. Here, this way. I think it's from the Bible. The sins of the father.
The sins of the father. And so ends the case history of Shirley Kingsley. The girl was eventually placed in a foster home, where today she is beginning to find the life she never had. With us in our studios to discuss the dramatization you have just heard is Mr. Thomas Stricula, Supervisor of Probation Services, San Francisco Juvenile Court. Mr. Stricula.
Thank you. Juvenile delinquency finds its roots in the home in the majority of cases we have studied. The case history of Shirley Kingsley certainly needs no further explanation from me, for we have clearly seen the effect that a neurotic father was able to bring about. Some cases of delinquency are not so clearly defined, as was the case history of Shirley Kingsley. Some cases of delinquency are mild in comparison to Shirley's, but some are even more tragic, ending in death. But, mild or pronounced, juvenile delinquency usually finds its roots in the home. Usually, a home torn by dissension and housing ill-adjusted parents. Having children entails a responsibility that goes deeper than merely feeding and clothing a child. Having children means preparing those children for a full, decent life. And that preparation can best take place in a home that is stable, in a home emotionally secure. Give thought to the rearing of your children. Take time to find how children reason, their reactions to life in the home. Take time to know your children, to understand their problems. But don't look for reasons around the corner. Reasons around the corner don't make delinquent children. But broken homes and delinquent parents do.
We invite you to listen again next week to Are These Our Children? Another half-hour dramatization taken from the files of Juvenile Delinquency Court. That's 7 days away. 7 days to ask, are these our children? Are These Our Children is written and directed by Gilbert Thomas. Original music scored and conducted by Phil Bavero. Heard in today's cast were Norma Jean Ross as Shirley, with Jack Lewis and Helen Cleve as her mother and father, with Kurt Martell as Mr. Jensen, supervisor of the detention home, and others in the cast were Mary Milford, Herb Ellis, Dick Ellers, Ben Morris, and Mark Jordan. The title Are These Our Children is used through the courtesy of RKO Pictures. John Galbraith speaking. This is ABC, the American Broadcasting Company.